So I don't know if you guys watch. I don't know if you guys watched my last video, but I was starting a project. I don't have a name for it, but I figured out what it was going to be. It's the bus. It was going to be a, is a big bus that was carrying survivors from a zombie horde, I guess you could say, that crashes on the highway because of a roadblock started by the mesh. And now the human's goal is to stay in the bus and hold off the zombie horde. When it gets in and loaded, you'll be able to see that the bus is heavily fortified, but there are also many entryways for the infected to come in. They spawn the outer rims of the highway, like in the far distance behind buildings, trees, mountains, rocks, and they're coming to slay them. Now, the humans have a couple options in how they're going to play this. There's 3 turrets. They could get on the turrets and use those. And there are weapons around. There's SMGs, suppressed SMGs, some shotguns, 2 assault rifles, and grenades. Explained to you and showed you where those all specifically are when this finally loads and opens up. My friend Dumbo helped me create the look for the what do you call it? I can't think of the word. The terrain, I guess you would say, in the outer rim, and helped me with some ideas of what I was going to create inside of the bus feature-wise. This is not that. Sorry for the long wait. It was a long night last night making this, and then I just got home from being out in the hot sun. Be nice if this just loaded though. Bless me there. I don't think I'm coming up with a cold, and I hope not, but it's getting that time of season, the year. Let's try us again now. The bus. Alright, let's start it up. So zombies have many entry points, including the bottom floor of the bus. They can crouch under the bus and break through the barriers that are there to be broken through, and the pallets. The barriers, on the one hand, don't respawn once they're broken, so you don't want them to get through all of that, but the pallets do after 30 seconds. There's 3 layers of them, so it's not just one swipe. They have to do it 3 times, so you guys have to keep an eye out for that. The ceiling entry is the same way. And now for some of the windows are breakable, some of them are not. If the ones that are also 3 palleted up, and they have to break through those to get in. The front entry of like the staircase to get in, there's a back and a front entry. In order to get through those, they have to break a barrier also. And that was the sound, I don't know if you heard that, of the explosion, of the crash, I guess you would say. Now I spawned on the zombie side. If you can see, this is where the terrain is. Zombies spawn out here in this area. My friend Dumbo really helped out with this. I think he did a really good job. That's where they spawn. That's some of their cover, you could say. Out over here, you see. And now if you come here, this is technically the highway, what we were going for the look of. It's an 8-lane highway. They're going that way. They're going that way. Now this crash they caused that traffic to stop and get slaughtered, and these to lose control. And this was what was stopping them. Now, if you want to see what it's talking about, if we come in here and I go into the human mode so I can show you some stuff. As you can tell, the hazard lights were blinking, the yellow and red flashing lights. Those are able to be turned off if you get irritated by that. You just come right over here, and now they stopped. If you come in here, you can see the pallets that are here. You can aim through here and still kill some zombies. and through here, and they can't get through this window until they break this. And then there's this one, which is a little bit different look. Same thing that goes for in here. The suppressor here is something you could use to aim with outside the window. Take some names. And then here's the front door, which zombies can't get through unless they crouch or just break through. It would be much easier if they just got through it that way. On this side, something you can aim through. Kill some zombies. Same thing over here. Here, also same thing. Another turret. I was talking about, this is one of the turrets. It gets kind of a sightline view. They can get through this, so be aware of that. This they have to break through also to get through here. And same thing for over here. Now this is kind of a couch or bed area, I guess you would say, with a table. Right there you see sniper ammo there, and sniper ammo here. This is where the army, I guess you would say, is. Now you say you don't see a sniper in here. That is because the sniper is on the roof, and this is the bottom entryway I was talking about, and the top entryway I was talking about. And in here there's grenades which you would pick up, but I picked up a lot of them, and a bookshelf. Got an SMG sitting on there. This is a reclining chair with an assault rifle behind it. This is another one of the rooms, and to show you that, you come through here. This is kind of the living area. And right here is this, and another way to get in. The army, like I said, or shoot through here, or hold up. Now when you're standing here, the zombies can stab you through. This is a little ledge I'll show you after this. Here's another way. They can also bust to that top area and get side of here. Now, I'm going to show you what I was talking about when I said you can get through. Stairs the zombies would come in at. Now, there's a ladder I've created to make it so you can get to the roof. This is also a spot where I was saying the zombies can get on top of this and kill you. Come through here. It's more of a hovering bus. Here's the feature I was going for. There's a ladder. See right there's the ladder. Step on this, and boom, it launches you up here. And you're on the roof. The roof is where I was saying they break through here. There's quite a bit of pallets to get through. And the sniper. So you only have 2 clips right here. So if you want more ammo, that's why you would come through there. And here there's 2 battle rifles, one with 1 clip in each one. So if they want to hold up on the roof, that's also a setting you can do. And I'm going to show you how to break through this. That's gonna take too long. But if you come through here, there's a sniper round right there, but you have to run back down to the bottom floor to get it. There's another one right there, so I just grabbed. And I guess that's the look of the map. You have plenty of options of how you want to play. There's some aesthetic looks, there's chairs on some shelves. There's the bookcase with another aesthetic look, that. And some gas canisters up there. For just a more aesthetic look. Thanks, and if you want in on this, just send me a message on Xbox. My gamer tag is if I when I wet, and my YouTube channel is Mr. Moist. Thanks, and I'd appreciate the subscribes.